So we've been using ChemiPure now for the last 3 years in our tank. It's a 150 built into the wall insert, and we have noticed great results from it. It clears it up in just a matter of minutes. We actually attempted another product just to see the variance, and it was actually a no-go on that. We went right back to ChemiPure.
Hi everybody, John here with another Fincast. We are at MACNA 2015 in Washington, D.C., and I'm here with Kris Cline of Carolina Aquatics, and this aquarium right here, I'll be showing some B-roll while we're talking about this, but you've got some amazing fish over there, including a Gem Tang. Tell me about that Gem Tang.
That Gem Tang is one of the most famous tangs in the industry right now. They're very, very hard to get, very rare. They're extremely limited when we bring them in, and it's definitely a gem, so to speak, in the tang world.
So where do they come from, and why are they so hard to get?
These are coming from the island of Mauritius, which is it's an island off the coast of Madagascar, which in turn is off the coast of Africa. It's a very, very small island, and they're endemic there. You're only limited to like 2 or 3 per entire shipment from this particular supplier. They're the only one that has them, and you have to spend the freight from this small island is quite a bit more than anywhere else in the world. So it makes them harder to get, more expensive to get. And once you do have them, you know, they're an amazing fish. But
so it's a fish then that comes from just one small place in the world. That particular place only ships so much, and because it's so far away and so rare, it's expensive to get it from there. The fish itself, is it easy to keep once you have it?
Absolutely. The ones, you get them in different parts of the world, they're larger a lot of times, but the small ones like this, they're super hardy. When they get big, they can be pretty aggressive, but everyone wants to get the small ones like this because they're easier to acclimate to your tank rather than putting a big fish in there and just throws everything off, and he's all of a sudden the king of the tank. So
pretty much like keeping a yellow tang, you give it some spirulina, you give it some pellets, and it's not. I don't like a purple tang can be a big bully. Would you compare it to like a purple tang when it gets big?
Absolutely. They're pretty much the same fish as a purple tang as far as the aggression. Some would say a little more, some will say a little less. Just depends on the fish individually.
So. Now, I've been in retail for a little while, and I can remember freshwater customers and thinking $8 was a lot of money to spend on a fish because they wanted to spend $1.25 on a tetra. You get into saltwater fish, $15, $20 is considered inexpensive, but now this is a fish that could go at retail for what kind of money?
I mean, anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000, to be honest. They're very, very, very high dollar.
And how popular has it been here at MACNA?
It's had more pictures taken of it than anything else. And it's probably thinks he's famous, to be honest with you. So he's definitely a draw. It's the only one here as far as I know.
Kris, thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's Kris Cline with Carolina Aquatics, and he sells. He's a wholesaler who sells to retailers, and he's based obviously down in North Carolina. That's all for this Fincast. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, click around because I do Fincasts on saltwater, freshwater. Of course, we're doing a lot of saltwater right now because we got a lot of feature pieces from MACNA. But please click around the channel. I'm sure you'll find something that you'll like. That's all for this Fincast. I'll see you next time.